Hello everybody, and welcome back to Feed the Beast Infinity Evolve Skyblock. How are you doing today? I hope you are well. I am. Last episode, we got our mob farm up and running. It is running slightly-ish better. I have went in and put some slabs in to keep spiders from spawning. It was really messing this thing. But we are collecting a ton of essence. It is killing them a lot quicker. It's not quite getting as full as it was once. Now, I haven't really played a whole lot since last episode. I have added a few more drawers down here. What we got? Nothing. The only thing as far as armor-wise that I am keeping right now is anything like this that has soulbound on it. But we are getting mob drops now. That is awesome. The only thing I need now is I need some skeleton heads. I need skeleton heads. So, today's episode is going to wind up being, probably going to wind up being another one of them longer ones, and it's also going to be, I have put the storage drawer, or drawer controller in here. It will reach all sides of everything, so we are golden there. But we're going to be working on blood magic. And not just working on blood magic, I want to get to at least a tier 3 altar, which is going to be a long process for me. Now, our blood altar, this is not that hard for us to do. We got to make these altar blocks. We need a alchemical furnace, some mana steel, and a tuned stone. That's not that bad. For all of our blood runes, we're going to need stone, these blank slates, which everything is made from arcane stone in Thaumcraft, which, oh wait, we don't have a conjuration catalyst, which is stone, living rock, and some kind of shard. Doesn't matter which shard. We're going to be making some different runes and stuff like that. Basically, what I'm wanting to do is get to the point where we can start. I want to get the bound armor, and then I also want to get to the point, out of all the armor that we've got right now, this is probably the easiest one for us to get to without us having to worry about any kind of damage. All our draconic stuff, we've got to go through a bunch of IC2 stuff, which is not necessarily that bad. We've got all the machines, but we are a long way from that. So with the draconic armor, not the draconic, but with the bound armor, we can pretty much make ourselves just about invincible. It's going to take a little bit of work, but we need to at least get to a tier 3 altar. So, that was really loud. I apologize. I've got to get to doing some crafting here. So, in order to make this blood altar, we need iron, and I have none in there. We're going to make just a whole block of this. We are going to need a diamond. We are going to need some stone bricks. And a water bottle. Alright, so let us head over to our witchery area here that has become overrun with, go ahead and throw that in there, throw that in there. It's become quite overrun with critters. Alright, so for this, we need a horned one and a breath of the goddess. Horned one we have. Breath of the goddess, we've got one. That is birch. I think the chicken just cooked himself. Oh, this is loud and getting on my nerves. Alright, that should be a little more peaceful now. So let's throw these in here. Let's see if we can get one out of here pretty easy. Easy enough. Alright, crafting table. We got one right here. Altar block. Oh, we need rowan wood. There we go. So our altar blocks. Why did that only craft one set? Because I only grabbed one water bottle. And that's all the water that I got. Can I use one of these? No. Well, let's go back and get us another water bottle. Wait, do I have one on me? No, I do not. Alright, we'll just go ahead and work from right here for the moment. So there is our 4 altar blocks. Now, living rock slab, easy enough. A tombstone, we need a whiff of magic and a bucket of lava. Bucket of lava. I don't know if I have the whiff of magic. Oh, I do. So a tombstone, boom. So there is part 2 of our altar. Now, I have arcane stone in here. We need this alchemical furnace, which is a furnace and a crucible. I think I have some iron plates made up. Just to go ahead and give you all a heads up, my recording schedule and posting schedule probably be a little bit off this week. I got another one of them weird work weeks coming up. So I done forgot what I was looking. Oh, furnace. Does this leave? No, it does not. Excuse me. So we're going to have to find a way of recharging our wand with that. So, let's get this made up, and we should be just about ready. There we go. All we need now is a slab, and I should still have some living rock made. I do. And boom. Oh, didn't have to do that. Oh, I don't have mana steel. There we go. Blood altar. Number 1. We are going to be making 2 of these. Not today, but very soon. Matter of fact, for today's purposes... Actually, no, not for today's purposes. We're going to go ahead and get this set up the way it needs to be. Okay. So, here's what I'm going to do. I am going to build us a monster platform right quick, and then I will be right back. Alright, we are back. I have built enough space for one of them for now. We've got a lot of stuff to do before we're going to be able to get to the second one anyways. So, but I already have this thing laid out, and I fell down in the hole. We have this thing laid out for all the way to our tier 6 altar. Now sometime in this video you are going to wind up seeing these holes filled up, because this is going to be a lot of cutting, and I'm probably going to be doing this episode over a couple different days. But this is it's a 23 by 23 is the setup for that, for the tier 6. And then you go into and up 1 for the tier 5, into and up 1 for the tier 4, in 1 and up 1 for the tier 3, in 1 and up 1, which this will be a solid 3x3 platform for the tier 2. And as of this moment right now, we have a tier 1. So, our next bit of business we need to do is we need to, these things have gotten completely out of control. So, but anyways, we need to see about getting this wheat blood orb, which is a mana diamond. First thing we need to do, dagger of sacrifice. No, it's not. We need, blood in there to make that. There should be another, I thought there was another dagger. I thought there was. I wonder if that's, no, that's witchery. Maybe that is the only one, and just the recipes have been changed in it. So we need to, I guess, make this sacrificial orb first, which is a mana pearl and blood inside. How do we get a bucket of blood? Bloodstained brick. Alright, there is one way we can get blood. How much do we need of it? We need a bucket full of blood. So, we will do this the semi-sort of hard way. First thing we need to do is get a, turn all the way around. My mouse is giving me issues. First thing we need to do is get us a mana pearl. Got that. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We are going to cut us a hole inside of this. We are going to make sure that's turned off. We are going to make sure this one's turned off. And let's just get us a piece of aluminum here. And let's let that smelt up. This thing is doing a pretty good job of keeping up now. I've not had a whole lot of issues with it. It's neat watching the power run through these Buildcraft cables. I like that, but I'm gonna bet it's gonna that's causing us some tick lag. What do we got? A block of aluminum. Alright, so Oh wait, I want to take that off. And let's get us a bit of blood. Oh, that hurts a lot. So this is going to take a minute. Actually, if I had something to get those guys, I could put those in here. But anyways, I'm going to just do it this way. Easiest way to do it for the moment. And I will be right back. Alright, we are back. I have gotten our 1,000 millibuckets of blood. We got a little bit of glue too. Basically what I did was I made the here golden lasso, which is the same recipe that it always is, and I went over here and got all the animals that we had and brought them over here and dumped them in there one at a time. It took a lot longer than I wanted it to. So, but we should be able to now make our sacrificial blood orb. Let us see here. We're good. And there we go. We got it. Now I'll just take this and break it. Get all the other stuff out of there. We really don't have any use for it. So there is our blood orb, our sacrificial blood orb. And now it is, should be, oh, this thing doesn't get bound to us. No. So let's go over here to our blood altar. It's quite the maze coming up here, and here we go. Now I have a horrible tendency of not paying attention and winding up killing myself doing this. So, but now that we are getting some blood, let us look at our dagger of sacrifice, which is this Arthena, which is not that hard to do. So, the other thing I want to look at is the divination sigil. We can actually make this once we get to that. We got to get our, oh, not paying attention, I'm watching that. So, two things I need to get. A couple things I need to get. We need to make this. Let's go do that. While we are regaining our hearts. 1, 2. There is that. We need, what was that? A mana pearl? A mana pearl. And we are going to need a mana diamond for our first blood orb. So let us go ahead and get both while we are here. And I'm going to have to go all the way down here. The only thing that sucks about having this way over here is if and when I do decide, not if and when, but when I get everything set up for our inventory panel, we're going to wind up probably moving all of that stuff to here. And moving all this stuff down to get rid of all this stuff on our screen there. Because in order to make item conduit to go from here to there is really expensive. So we can just suck everything out and bring it over here. So anyways, mana diamond, mana pearl. I forgot to get the rest of the stuff that we needed while I was over there. I do not have any gold. I'll be right back. Alright, we are back. Should have everything we need in order to make this. Now, I was just looking at this. This actually takes a tier 2 blood altar. but we've got it made. Actually, we probably should have made 2 of these. Matter of fact, that's what I'm going to do, because I believe if we bring this over here... I bumped into the tree. So this is times 2 and $29.99. I believe... Oh, no, it don't. I thought that went up. I guess it does not. Alright, so let's get this thing done. We get us set up to a tier 2 altar. And as there's really no way to tell, I'm going to have to spend a minute here. This thing holds, I think, 10,000 millibuckets of blood, I think. We should have enough in there to do this. Let's check and see. If not, then I'm going to wind up having to do a bunch more. Oh, come on. You can do it. Alright. We had enough to do it. So, let's bind that to ourselves. Now we can place this in here and it will suck up whatever we got. But, so for the first thing we want to make, we want to get, this divination sigil. We need a blank slate. Blank slate is a arcane stone, and we have one of those in here. Alright, let's put that in there. Now, with this divination sigil, it will show us how much blood we have in our network, and it will show us how much we have inside of our blood altar here. So, we need mana glass. So let us go get it. Oops. And what else was it we needed? We're going to need Nitor, which is Potentia. So that's just torches. Wait, I think that's actually... Let's get our thermometer out here. Oh, yeah. So we can place, for one piece of niter, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? There it is. So we need 3 stone torches and 3 wooden torches. That's easy enough. What am I looking for here? This. We can put this stuff back on, get it out of our inventory. We need that. It's way more than we needed. So we've got 3 of these and 3 of these. And then we need a piece of glowstone. Alright. Back to our magic stuff. Alright, so, mana glass. Gotten. We are going to have to break this as usual. Place that down. Should be able to drop our 3 torches. Our 3 torches. We've got our Nitor. Get rid of the rest of the stuff in there, and divination sigil. What am I missing? Maybe it won't shift click in there. There we go. Alright, now if we right click with this, it tells us we've got 272 life points inside of our blood orb. That's what we placed down in it just for a second. And if we come up here to our altar, it'll tell us that we've got a tier 1 altar. It's got 2728 and it'll hold 10,000. So I was right. I almost know what I'm talking about sometimes. So now, in order to get us to a tier 2, I need 9 of these, which is going to be 18 blank slates, which is going to be a ton of crafting. So I am going to let's pull this up here. Alright, so blank slates, arcane stone through that. To make the arcane stone, wonder what it takes. Let's see something. What does it take to make oh no, we ain't nowhere near that. Alright. Arcane stone, living rock, and a shard. We've got plenty of shards. So, I'm going to make up a handful of this stuff. I'm probably going to have to make some more living rock. I'm not sure how much I've got. I've got none in here. Oh no, I may have enough. I don't have any stone though, but I do have some shards. And if we come over here, I just smelted up a bunch of stone. So let's see what we can get out of this. And we're out of V. So that means I'm going to have to turn our grinder off and figure out a way of making it to where I can get some out of there. But for now, we've got what we need. I've got to sit here and make 18 of these. So I'm going to do that, and I will be back. Alright, we are back. I've got everything we need. Not everything we need, but I got our blank slates. I have also sat here and filled up our blood altar. We are ready to go with the rest of our crafting bit to get to our tier 3. Now, in order to make these blank runes or blood runes, we need shards, which we got. We need stone, which we've got. We need to stay in our menu here. We need this waste stone. Waste stone's easy enough. It is flint thrown into a mana pool. So we are going to go get us some flint, and we are going to go ahead and make a bunch of this while we are at it, just to go ahead and have it done, because we're going to need a bunch of these blood runes. We didn't get all of them. There we go. Alright, now we've got everything we need here to do this, except for our stone. I forgot to grab it. Go ahead and grab it all. And let us go ahead and start making this. That in the middle, this here, these there, and those there. There is our 9. Alright, so place these underneath here. We need to put our torch back up here. And if we use this, we should be able to see that it is now a tier 2. So we can now use this, put that in there. And there is our dagger of sacrifice. We can use this. I forget exactly what the dagger of sacrifice is for. We can use the dagger of sacrifice. We can bring stuff over here and kill it. And we can, it will actually, as long as it's close to the altar, will fill our altar up. But we are actually going to need that for something else. Oh, sort of. Oh man, we gotta, I hate that. Which that was originally not what I thought it was. I am still not seeing, this was what I was, no. Sacrificial knife was what I was looking for. And it looks like the only one is creative. Okay, fine. That's good enough. Anyway, so now we've got our tier 2 altar. We need to get our next blood orb. So our next tier blood orb is the apprentice blood orb. Is our apprentice blood orb, and that is prismarine. Prismarine is made with Botania, and we have not got to there. Oh. So we've got some crafting to do. So we need blaze lamps. I need to get some blaze rods. Blaze rods are easy enough for us to get. I can get that from putting our blaze powder inside of our compactor. So these alchemical sets, that's easy enough to do. Golden chalk. Ritual chalk. Quick lime. Okay. Alright. I have got, I do have some crafting to do. Foul fume is just oak wood. Alright. So let us get to work on that. Matter of fact, I had said we were going to get to the tier 3 altar in this video. We're probably going to wind up having to break it down even farther than what I thought I was going to. So let's that's not what I wanted. Let's find us a good spot to start here. Let's start with our blaze lamps. Actually, there's a possibility that there might be some inside of here. No. So let's grab those. That's not going to be enough. But we'll let those go for a minute. Why do I keep clicking on that? I need this. Alright. Salus Mundus. We need to make a balanced shard. Which we need these 5 aspects. And then any shard itself. So I need to find some stuff that has all of that. Alright, we are back. We are headed over to make our Salus Mundus. So we need, I done goofed and put everything up. Those two. Why Why is that not working for me? Those two, and those two, and one of these. Why did that not work? I don't know why that didn't work the first time, but we got it to work our second time. So let us go run this through our furnace. And there is our Salus Mundus. Now, this is almost ready. There is our blaze lamp. Let's get back over here. We need some slabs. Alright, so what are we missing here? We've got that, we've got those, we've got that, we've got these ready to go. We are only missing the golden thread. So I need a iron log. What else are we going to need for this? Wood ash we've got over there. Tear the goddess we will... Oh. Need a piece of lapis. Let's just do that. We'll do that. Gypsum is foul fumes. We need to get some foul fumes. So let me get a few of those made up, and then I will be right back. Alright, we are back. So, for this thing, we need the ritual chalk, which is the tear of the goddess, which is his breath of the goddess, and some lapis. And we're going to need a few of these. Let's just get rid of that. Let's put those in there. We've got breath of the goddess and one of those. Alright, we are back. We've got our tear of the goddess. So now, for our chalk, we need this quicklime, which is wood ash. That's what we needed the wood ash for. Which is now foul fume and one of those. So we need one more foul fume. Alright, there we go. There's our other foul fume. We should now be able to do this. This was wound up being a lot. I'd only needed one. Foul fume and two of these. Let's get these out of here. We'll put these in here for now. I didn't even need to make the foul fume. We had one in here. I should have paid attention. Alright, we got that taken care of. Oil of vitriol. I know we're going to need that. Alright, so the next bit of this I believe was in the Witch's Cauldron. Mandrake, gold nugget, chalk. We got to make the chalk. Which was that. Tear the goddess. And I believe 6 of these. Here we go. Alright. We might make it through this. Not if we don't get a bucket. Alright. That is full. Let's put... Oh, I didn't want to do that. Now I'm going to bet we can't use that one. That is in... Yeah, cauldron. Oh yeah, mandrake root. Gold nugget. Can we use the chalk that I just drew with? No. Get our swirlies. And... Wow, we just got slowness from that. That sucks. Alright, so now I've got to mosey on over here. Oh wait, no, we need to make... I need that back. What was it? Oh no, we don't need to make that. We've got to get these two here, and then we're good. So I'm going to run these through the blood altar right quick. I'm probably going to have to take a minute. I'm going to have to get some stone. But I'm going to have to take a minute and probably fill the altar back up. So I will be right back. Alright, we are back. I have got those done. I actually had enough life essence inside of it to do it. So now I need to make another crafting table is what I need to do. I got crafting tables all over the place. I don't even have anything to make crafting tables with. Alright, so we should have everything that we need in order to make this thing. What are we missing? Oh, I'm missing the rest of my living rock. And boom. There we go. Goodbye, piece of dirt. Alright, so all this was for some quartz that I don't even have. I gotta get 4 pieces. So I'll be back. Alright. We are back. I should now have everything that we need in order to do this. And we should be able to do this. And there is our prismarine. And I should still have enough life essence left in here to turn this into our tier 2 blood orb. Just to put some on top of it. Now with this blood orb, we can use it in the chemistry set. We can make the ritual stones. Reinforced slate. Okay, yeah, that's tier 2. Oh. Not there yet. We can start getting into some of our other ruins. And we can make this stuff. I have no idea what that is. So that does open up a little bit more stuff for us. So there is tier 2 blood orb. Our next blood orb is going to take some work. We got to get some thaumium. Which thaumium... Oh, I did. I have unlocked it. Magic and mana steel. Not that hard to do, but the worst part of it is I've got to craft up a whole bunch more of these blood runes. So let's bind this to us. That is bound to us. And there we go. That's where we're going to end it. So, not as far as I wanted to get. This video is probably already going to be long enough as it is, let alone getting into a higher tiers. So with that, that's all I got. That's all we're going to do today. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.